Hi everyone, welcome to part 1 of The Light Was Yours, the visual audiobook. My name is Zoe Lola, poet and author of The Light Was Yours, and over the next several weeks I'm going to be reading with you all sections of The Light Was Yours. Poetry is an oral art as much as it is a written one, so I'm hoping that this new performance and this new expression might illuminate new meanings, new feelings, and otherwise expand our understanding of and appreciation for the text. The Light Was Yours. This week, we are starting at the very beginning of The Light Was Yours. If you want to read ahead, or if you want to study the verses in more depth, you can always order your own copy of The Light Was Yours on Amazon. A link is in my description. Every week, I'd also like to do an in-depth analysis of one of the poems that I read, because, as I've said in previous videos, the meaning of poetry is not always clear. There are many subtleties, many entendres, and many ways to read a poem. And as a gift from author to reader, I would like to unpack some of those things. So if you have a preference on what poem from this section you'd like me to analyze, please say so in the comments, and I look forward to looking at my own work more critically with you all. Without further ado, let's start from the beginning. The Light Was Yours by Zoe Lola. Prelude. A baited tongue is twisted, a native hand is scorned, when ears that beg to listen turn evidence to lore. This tale of smoke and mirrors, where snakes are friend and foe, cause gentlemen to fear her, and dolls to toss their stones. Sirens boat fates unwelcome, advised to quit the chore. Before such pleas were hearkened, escaped the dragon's roar. Use everything against her, as done in actions past, though rule has changed to simple, for her worst, take her best. I was not so sure you'd wronged me, until you denied anything at all. It was never so clear as when the record returned, tangled, tamed, that you had taken something that was not yours, not by mindless mistake, nor mere mistranslation, for if you had done no wrong then, you would not evade and fabricate as you do so deliberately now. Let's review the minutes. Part 1, Love Poems. She was the rose no one could pick, yet always on display. Locked behind glass, her eyes, lips, hips, elusive, though clear as day. She shone for all, but so the sun would see her as she danced. And when he did, the web was spun, and so began their trance. 4 palms pressed glass while heartbeats raced past space unfairly cursed. Perhaps he meant to keep her safe by stopping at the flirt. But hope, that stubborn, foolish trope, pushed needle through both ends. Through counsel, quips, and secret oaths came more or less than friends. I wish for dreams to take me somewhere that they know you'll be. It's only when I'm sleeping that you're here with me. When I wake up in the morning, that soft touch I'll yearn. Although you met me sleeping, you woke up still with her. Curiosity don't kill me, but I can't help but think what she lacks that makes you wonder how life would be with me. Your rigid thoughts, your fears, your doubts can't beat my lightning dreams, when every time amongst a crowd you find your way to me. I don't care how or where or why, believe me when I say, you and me until we die, if I had my way. Till death? That seems a bit obtuse, but wait, let's slow our pen. Afflicted with a solemn youth, to cope she played pretend. The trouble came when he played too, addicted to the banter. Her fantasies eclipsed his doom, and so those seeds he planted. Hand in hand they blurred the line. Was it escapism or thirst? But on her own this was the crime. Came genuine her blush. A painting hung on wire strung by fingers amateur. We spoke of us while we discussed the portrait's bold allure. The birds aren't right, the leaves too light, you groaned with some disdain. Not how you thought a beach scene ought to look to someone sane. Well, do you think all has to be ideal to earn a chance at something great, although it may be better in your head? And then you saw this artwork's not my reason for suggestion. You understood perhaps we could adorn our imperfections. They wrote their love story in a late March snow and imagined it might last. Are you just another season? Will you be gone by the year's end? Will we hold hands through somber winter, then go our separate ways again? Is this just another cycle of what goes up comes crashing down? Or will we fade more like the sunsets, an endless bout of round and round? Two roads diverged in yellow wood, frost evinces nature's curse. If you melt through my flushed fingers, denounce not me, but the clockwork. And though the wheel spins, it moves forward. Stagnation, a bleak myth. I'll recall this verse when ups go down, and outs come right back in. I've been planting, row after row, that endless resource, that's always so, short in supply, I don't want to hide mine anymore, so. I've outgrown my field, this unlimited yield. I can't see over hedges, it's dropping from branches. This love that I grew for myself, won't you take it? And though I don't need it, I'm praying that one day you'll restore my well, or I'll be dispelled, and my will depleted. The seeds you can keep them, but wind won't allow me to stay, where I'm not well received in a bottle. The spirits I swallow, they mutter your name, and I feel your graze, like a ghost who refuses to sweep me away when the mess has been made, with you wielding my spade. Youthful spirit and old soul, opposites attract, that's what they told me. Youthful women and older men, a gray cliche, I tried to tell her. So that's all for part 1 this week. Stay tuned next week for part 2 of The Light Was Yours, reading by me, Zoe Lola. I hope you enjoyed. As I said earlier, comment below if there's any particular poem that you'd like to see me analyze more in depth. I look forward to seeing you all next week.